All right, guys, we are live. Give me a second. Apologize in advance a little bit. I'm gonna do this more on the fly. I got out of work a little early, a little late. Excuse me. But basically, I just wanted to take the opportunity to talk to you guys, some wide receiver talk. Hope you guys saw some of my earlier videos about one Bryan Edwards, who I was a big fan of, as well.
This is
sorry about that.
It's streaming and it's free. ET free. Make way.
All right, so let's get into it. Sorry about that, guys. Like I said, I'm doing this on the fly, a little late, getting out of work. But let's go over this. So Bryan Edwards, if you guys saw my earlier video, he was like my favorite X receiver in the draft. What an X receiver is he lines up on the line of scrimmage, outside hash mark. He's your outside receiver, basically. He's on the line of scrimmage. Out of any of the top three players in the draft, in the first round, Ruggs, CD Lamb, or Jerry Jeudy, I thought Bryan Edwards was like the perfect complement for any of them, because none of them really played the true X a whole lot. CD Lamb never faced press coverage, a lot of slot duty, and then Jerry Jeudy was in the slot a lot too. And then Henry Ruggs pretty much played exclusively the Z, which is slightly off the line of scrimmage. So when we took Henry Ruggs, to the draft, I was good. Rare speed, stick to your Al Davis thing, get the rare talent, let the coach bring out the best. It's not like he's just a one-trick pony with speed. He's got great hands. But then when we were able to get Bryan Edwards in the third, yeah, it's awesome. So I'm going to see if I can find maybe some stuff on him. Sorry, guys. Like I said, I'm doing this on the fly. I'm sorry. Let's see if I could bring up YouTube maybe. But basically, if I had some recommendations for you guys, because I can't show like whole YouTube clips and stuff, just type Bryan Edwards versus Alabama. I believe he has like 6 catches, like 90 yards. The quarterback, they had subpar quarterback play there, and they missed like a wide open, possibly 50, 60-yard touchdown. And let me remind you, that's with Patrick Surtain's son playing at Alabama, who's going to be a first-round pick next year. Diggs, who was projected to be 1-2 this past year, and he tore him up. End arounds, running through people. Any big third down, they went to him. Like I said, he should went over 100 yards. They missed him on a streak route. Another good one would be, check the Missouri tape. He takes a tunnel screen about 75 yards. And he's got key quickness and speed. He's 6'3", 215. He's going to get bigger. But yeah. So Bryan Edwards. Another good one would be, he has some sick catches against Tennessee, one on the right sideline, one-handed. And then for more relevant players that have gone pro, Henderson from Florida, he dumped balls him for 45 yards against Florida. He was, the pick by the Atlanta Falcons, if I'm not mistaken, off the top of my head in the first round. And then our own Amik Robertson, who, if you guys saw my old videos too, I loved him too. He's a Raider. He's been playing nickel corner mostly from La Tech. There's a highlight clip of him mossing him. So against really good competition, NFL players, he was able to do it. And another key thing is oh man, I wish I had more stuff. I'll have to redo this video again and get you some more stuff. But another thing is like his breakout age. Mo Monton, the silver and black writer, and writes for Bleacher Report too. He had like a chart of like 4 players breakout age in like college or something. He was qualified as a 17-year-old as a freshman. So he's been doing it, all 4 years. He's got basically every record you could have at South Carolina. Let's see. So I would let me see if I can try something here. If there's something he might need to work on, it might be trying to stay healthy, for sure. I mean, that's kind of hard to control. And then look at that right there. And then let's see if we can find something. He takes an inside release a lot. And, that makes sense kind of because he's lining up on the boundary. Usually the corner is going to have outside leverage, trying to protect that, force the receiver in towards his help, the safety of the linebackers. So maybe a little diversifying there. But he's got a really nice crossover, like kind of like hesitation crossover move on slants and stuff like that. He's Mr. Third Down there. I'm going to see if I can try something here. Hold up. Sorry, guys. See if I can find like one certain play, maybe. And just kind of break it down. That's the one against us talking about. Here, let's see. Against Tennessee. Watch this. Let's go. Let's go back a little bit further. Let's see. Okay, here we go. So he's going to be top of the screen. You can't really see him, but you're going to watch him. Took an outside release there. And then, oh, yeah, just jump ball. Let's see. You can't really see it, but I mean, I know it's bad quality, but you guys can look on it yourself. Just really impressive. Let's see if I can find maybe something else. He does a play against Clemson where he takes it about 70 yards, trucks our own Tanner Muse to the end zone. Like I said, I'm kind of limited here because I can't show full YouTube clips and whatnot. But okay, here's an example. Look at this. Look at this right here. Body control, hands. Like I said, playing the SEC, subpar quarterback play. For the Gamecocks, and he left for basically every record. We saw the effect Debo Samuel had. Debo played the Z, which is what Ruggs is going to be playing. But Bryan Edwards outproduced Debo Samuel every year. Just a real special player. 2-time offensive MVP for them. Let's see. Oh, here's the one against Tanner Muse I was talking about. I guess I'll show you this tackle by Tanner. There you go. Let's see this nice little. I'm see if I could find a Meek Robertson. Maybe there's a play where he high points on a Meek Robertson, who I'm a big fan of. I'm sure you guys saw. Let's go versus Alabama. Like I said, I highly recommend you guys just check this out yourselves. You can, see more of it than just me. Obviously, I can't show it all. Let's see. There's Diggs on him, so here's his end around. He's gonna truck this guy around into here. So look at the physicality right here. Hits the hole. First contact right here. Gain of 3. Where does it finish? Woo! Get off me. There's a little thing. Like I said, you guys should look this up yourself. But basically, I'm just really ecstatic. When you're building especially wide receivers, you kind of want to build it like a basketball team. You want the speed guy, you want the shifty guy, you want the rebounder, you want the quick little slot guy maybe. And I think the Raiders have done a real good of completing a well-balanced wide receiver room. It was probably the weakest point of the team last year after AB left. And now if you look at it, Tyrell Williams, had a touchdown every game before he had that Liz Frank injury that really slowed him down, which is positive, and it's his last year. They can get out of it after this year, so I'm happy with that. And you got Hunter Renfrow, the slot machine, which is really good. You got Ruggs at the Z for the outside, and then Bryan Edwards at the X to eventually, take some reps from Tyrell Williams, who's really deep. And then we got Nelson Aguilar now, Zay Jones. So even our guys that are bench players have been productive in the NFL at one point. Yeah, they each have a little bit of flaws, but at least they're solid NFL players. I mean, not trying to take shots or anything, but you look back the last couple years, there's like Keon Hatcher at one point, Rico Gafford, not to be rude, but he ain't making it. Who was the other one that was pretty bad? Oh, God, I can't remember. Last year. Davis or whatever the speed guy from Green Bay. Like, these guys aren't even in the league hardly anymore. So I know Derek Carr needs to play better in the pocket, stay on stronger and take some more shots downfield. But when you don't have talent out there, it's just really hard. And then, adding Zay Jones kind of late and shuffling through everybody, Renfrow is out a bunch. It's just hard. You got to have chemistry out there. So just really excited about this. Bryan Edwards, he's like, I already have his jersey pre-ordered. I was so happy when we drafted him. Like I said, he was honestly my favorite receiver in the draft. Let's go Henry Ruggs. You can find something for Henry Ruggs. When talking about Ruggs, there's a report. Somebody, I guess Greg Olson got interviewed, and maybe it was just for that day, but he mentioned something about the slot, him starting in the slot or something around those lines, and that's just not the case. There's no way. I mean, he might be in the slot in 4 wide receiver sets, because then you have Edwards on the outside and Tyrell Williams potentially, and then your 2 slot receivers could be a Ruggs who could take the top off. and take that safety. But then you have Hunter Renfrow on that other slot. I just can't see Henry Ruggs taking a bunch of slot reps away from, Hunter Renfrow. So he's going to play the Z off the line, get free releases. See if I can find something. Henry Ruggs. He had a sick catch. I'm sure you guys saw it on Raiders.com at one point. Let me see. God, I want to just be able to find things. Like I said, I wasn't able to. Let's see. Let's see. Henry Ruggs catch practice. You guys probably have seen this. It went pretty viral. David Arnett, if I'm not mistaken. There it is. See if they can see it. Do I have to hit this link? Pick. So I'm going to see the little video, but looks like I might not be able to get the opportunity. Here we go. So it's Damon Arnett on him. It looks like Arnett wasn't really set for some whatever reason. But as you can see, one hand, effortless, tracking the ball. It sticks to his hands like Stickum out there, look like Freddie B or someone. And then just his body control is just something really nice. So you can watch it again here. Yay! Nothing. Snags it. And the other cool thing I really like kind of here is you can kind of see the players' reactions, a couple of players' reactions. Derek Carr gives it the old, oh, yeah, okay. With a little smile. Number 70's feeling it. Look at this linebacker, Wilbur. Oh, no, he's disgusted. Oh, Wilbur's disgusted. Can't believe it. So there's that. There was another picture. Bryan. Let's see, Bryan Edwards. Catch versus who is it? Damon Arnett. There's another picture. Like I said, I wish I had all this planned out. I got out of work late. I'm not going to be silent. Dang it. On the Raiders website somewhere, there's a great picture of Bryan Edwards just reaching back like this and just snagging the ball, and Arnett's looking at him from behind like this. Like, what the heck just happened? And I think it was the day after that Henry Ruggs catch, so it's pretty funny. And that had me a little nervous, I guess, but listening to, 9:20 a.m., their new radio station, I guess Arnett and Robinson looked pretty good today. But, yeah, so basically I'm just really excited. One of our weakest spots was the wide receiver room last year. And arguably it might be our deepest position. It really might be. Keelan Doss, Rico Gafford, they're going to have a tough time making the team. It still is possible. But, like I said, there's going to be people on our bench that are legit NFL players, which wasn't the case. Like I said, last year, we're rolling out people that really, didn't have a solid name in the NFL last couple of years, whether it was Hatcher and Aitman or, all those guys. So I'm just really excited. Like I said, I'm sorry for the bad job kind of on, keeping up time and all that and not having all the stuff. But I'm going to start cranking out more and more stuff, guys, as it comes around. And, yeah, watch the highlight tapes. And, what's even better than the highlight tapes? I mean, you can watch the highlight tapes, and it's awesome. But watch, full games and, every pass attempts and stuff like that. Type in him versus Alabama. Definitely that's the one to watch. He easily could have had – I think he finished with, 8 catches for, 90 yards. I'm telling you, he could have had, 10 for, 140 at one – they missed a 60-yard bomb on him. He was wide open, just overthrown. So subpar quarterback play just really effective out there. So I'm just really juiced, guys. And I'm telling you right now, get your Bryan Edwards jersey. He will be the number one receiver for the Las Vegas Raiders in the future. At least the number one target guy at receiver. And I believe. I mean, it's not saying that Ruggs can't produce to that, but just body type and kind of the nuances of playing receiver. Edwards is just further along. He's just a true X receiver. The X is usually the go-to guy, and you manufacture, kind of plays for the Z and whatnot. Yeah, really excited about, our wide receiver room, guys, and take care, stay safe, and I'll be cranking out more stuff. God bless.